Hi, I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Tracy, and
And
we are the
Wanderers.
Wanderers.
Come along with us on our journey.
Hello, everyone. We are the Wanderers Chasing Horizons. I am Tracy.
I'm Kimberly.
We're just doing another quick introduction video to let you know what we have been up to and where we've been staying. And we'd like to welcome all the new viewers we have and the followers.
Yeah, thank you for following, everybody. We really appreciate it. Just a little bit about us. We come from Michigan. We started our adventure November 28th on my birthday of last year. We ended up heading south. We knew that we wanted to be in Arizona, so we headed south to start our trip. We stayed a couple days with Tracy's friends in Indiana.
Southern Indiana, so we come down through Indiana.
It was cold there, so we decided to head south. We wanted to stay a few extra days, but we wanted to get out of the cold. That was our main objective.
Right.
So
right. And there's a storm front coming through. We wanted to get down below that.
Right.
Where we headed west.
Yeah. So I'm going to put a little video of our first day that we left Michigan here, so you can view that.
We left Indiana and went down through, in Tennessee, and then we went through Kentucky. But when we left Indiana, we know we had a bulge on our tire, one of them, fairly new tire, and we threw our spare on and tried to get someone to install a new tire, and ended up in Mobile, Alabama. Shout out to Discount Tire. They did what we wanted to do, or we're gonna. We actually ended up buying 4 brand new tires for the 5th wheel, and so we should be all set there.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You never know what's going to happen when you're on the road.
Nope. No. So we continued on through Alabama. Ended up Mississippi.
Yeah, we stayed at, I wanted to go to Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi.
So we went there for a while and stayed, I don't even remember the campsites and stuff. State parks and stuff. But I really wanted to go to Biloxi and see the Gulf of Mexico there. It's Gulf of Mexico,
yep,
right?
Yep, Gulf of Mexico.
So we stayed a few days there, and then we headed over to Louisiana, and we went to New Orleans.
Yep, wanted to see New Orleans.
So we stayed there a couple days, and then we headed more west. We headed on 10, right?
Yep, follow 10 across.
And we went to Mongolian. Is it Mongolian?
Yep, Mongolian
Beach, and we stayed there, I think, a night.
A night or 2 nights?
It might have been a night. We loved it there. When we first got there, we were all setting up, and Tracy noticed there was a dolphin swimming in the water right there, right behind us. We have a video of that on our Facebook page if you want to view that. But he talked to somebody there that said that it was unusual that time of year to see dolphins that close.
It's starting to get cold.
And it was right behind our camp, so that was awesome. I always wanted to see a dolphin, so we did.
And anyone traveling and boondocking especially, you can pull on that beach for 14 days.
14 days for free.
Back your 5th wheel if you wanted to. The back of it could be overhanging the ocean. Or the Gulf there.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but
it's crushed seashell, so it's really hard and packed and level, and it's free. You just stay there free, but find a spot, and I want to go back.
I want to go back too. It was really cool.
Very beautiful place.
Maybe when it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
But our main objective is to boondock. So before we left Michigan, we got all the solar things. You have to talk about that because I have nothing about solar. I mean, it's all about numbers, and I'm not very good with numbers.
Yeah,
so
lots of numbers.
You want to talk about our solar for a little bit?
Yes, we installed everything except the solar panels, which we bought here in Arizona, Kingman, Arizona, and got that installed. We installed 1,440 watts of solar up top. Couldn't fit any more on. Got everything 460 amp hours of batteries, and our objective is to never have to plug in. And we haven't talked where we've been now, going on 2 months?
Since mid-January.
Mid-January. I've ran the generator once, I believe, and I hooked to the truck twice. That was all user error. I didn't have it programmed right. Everything has to be programmed, and we've been doing really good on power. Once we got the solar generator, solar charger set up, the other day we actually had a code come up that we were overpowered, and the inverter shut down, and I think it was 17 volts it said we had, and I had the voltage on our charger set at 14.6, I thought, and it was actually 14.7, and that's way too high. So I've got that set back down to 14.6, 14.4, and we've been doing really good. We run everything we want to run, TVs, computers,
Microwave. We have our coffee in the morning with our coffee pot.
Yep.
We run the heat in the morning.
Yep. Actually, last week or this week, we actually got a little portable washer, clothes washer, and we ran that on solar.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we ever have to plug in if we don't want to.
So that's our main objective, is to be mostly boondocking. So we're looking for all kinds of different places that are boondocking or dispersed camping. And some of you that don't know what boondocking is, it's basically you're off-grid. So you're all totally self-contained with your power, with your, your water tanks and your black water tanks and stuff like that. So,
yep.
So we're excited about that.
Well, we've been here. We're in Quartzsite, and we're by the dump station here, so we have water available. So we go get it, and we can dump here, but no power whatsoever.
No.
We have no power, and we're kind of getting used to the water usage, and when we need to dump the tanks.
Because we're newbies. So
we're
we're learning as we go. We're learning our solar. We're learning how to boondock, what needs to be done as far as us. Because everybody's different. Everybody has a different rig and different systems and different way of doing things. So we're learning.
Yep. We have a neighbor here, and he runs strictly, everything's 12 volts. So he don't use much. We set ours up because we wanted to live like we did in the house.
Watch TV, run our microwave, and we have a residential fridge also, so that that's important.
Yeah, we didn't want to not run things that we're used to, and it's possible, and that's what we did.
So far, so good.
And I'll go when I get better in these videos. I will go bigger in depth on our system and what it took to put up there. It's a lot of numbers, a lot of headaches. Last month has been up and down. We do real good on solar, and then we don't do so good. But like I said, it was mostly user error on the programming.
And I don't know any of that. It all has to do with numbers of watts and volts and amps, and it's like, it confuses me.
And the biggest thing, every battery, like I said, I'll go in more depth later, but every battery is different on the voltage it wants to see it charged, and how long it needs to charge, where it needs to rest. And as you go off the internet and you find these generic numbers that you're supposed to program it, and you really need to go to the battery.
You show them how many batteries we have?
Yeah, I've got two 230 amp hour batteries, lithium. Definitely lithium. And you just get in the paperwork, and it tells you, what it needs to charge. And I didn't do that. I just thought, being an auto mechanic all my life, I understand 12 volts. Well, these are totally different. You can't charge them the same. So we're definitely good. I don't. Wherever we go, we're gonna have all kinds of power.
Yeah. So back to what we're talking about, driving across country there, and when we left, Tennessee, Magnolia Beach. What was that?
Yeah, Texas.
We came up and we stayed up and through Arizona, and we stayed at America Girl Mine in California. Well, I thought it was in Arizona, but the UPS
GPS.
GPS. GPS. Took us to the American Girl Mine, which is actually in California. And we didn't know that. So we crossed the California border and stayed there for a night, and we just loved it there. It was
beautiful.
very beautiful. We'll like to go back there.
Yeah, we'll go back and do a video there too.
Yeah, definitely.
Another 14 days. Stay 14 days for free, you know.
Yeah.
Out by the mountains and desert.
So if any of you guys that are boondocking and have places that you just love, just leave a in the comment and mention the places that you love to boondock, because we're in search of those kind of things. But we left there and we came up through Yuma and we're heading towards Quartzsite. We knew we wanted to stay in Quartzsite, and as we got into Quartzsite, I looked over at Tracy because we didn't get gas. We're newbies, so we didn't get the gas before we left Yuma, and there's no gas stations between Yuma and Quartzsite. And guess what? We ran out of gas.
Yeah, when I went past that last gas station, I thought, I should get gas. But I looked, I had 3/4 of a tank. And I was thinking we had 60 miles to go. If you can't make 60 miles on a 3/4 of a tank, something wrong. Well, we didn't make it. We were 3 or 4 miles short.
3 or 4? I thought it was 10 miles.
No.
3 or 4 miles.
Short.
Okay.
We come up a little hill and it sputtered and died.
Yeah, I looked at him. I go, are we going to make it? He didn't even look at me. And
Nope,
you said,
took guys
nope.
out the road. Nope.
So we at Quartzsite are going to be forever known as the people who ran out of gas.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for Greg and Penny come to rescue us,
we might still be there.
Might still be there. Thanks to Greg and Penny for coming to get us and, basically kind of bringing us right in. We knew we wanted to stay in La Posa South.
Yep.
And that's where they were staying. And they brought us right into La Posa South. And that's, where we started. We only stayed a night in La Posa South in Quartzsite because we knew we wanted to get up to Kingman. This was in December. So we wanted to go up to Kingman. My mom and dad live up in Kingman. So we stayed up in Kingman. We knew we wanted to get our solar panels up there and get ready to come back down to Quartzsite in January.
Spend Christmas with them.
Spend Christmas with them and
New Year's.
And New Year's and spend some time with them. So we did that and got our solar panels. But as we got into Kingman out, so this RV adventure, can have its problems. Just like having a sticks and bricks home. You're going to have issues. And of course we had issues. So as we came up into Kingman on the big hill in Kingman, I call it.
On 40.
Right. It was a little bit too much. We had to slow right down because some people got in front of us. So we had to slow right down right on the hill. And our little truck, Rammy, didn't have enough spunk, I guess.
Nope.
And
we heard it.
Got sick. So right away we had to spend some money and get a new truck.
Yep, new tow vehicle.
It was Rammy and Pammy. Now it's 40 and Pammy. Yep. So we had to do that, and we had some issues, but we had some savings that we knew that if something happened we'd be okay. We had to replace a sink in Pammy and do something with the toilet.
Yep.
We got our panels. We had to buy a new truck. It's not new, but it's new to us.
New to us. It's bigger. It's a
bigger.
Ton.
So
it should be set for pulling whatever we want to pull now.
Yeah. So we had to do that. And like I said, we spent, December and half of January and decided to come back down to Quartzsite. So that's where we've been for the last 2.5 months.
Wow, been that long, huh?
Went by really, really fast. We met a lot of, really nice people. So we have new friends. When we came back down in January, it was during the RV show. Quartzsite has this huge RV show. And if you don't know anything about Quartzsite and you like to boondock, even if you don't like to boondock, there's RV places that you can set up, but this RV show brings in millions of people. So it was very busy, and I couldn't believe all the people in Quartzsite boondocking, because you have La Posa South where we're at, and then there's La Posa North and La Posa West.
I think west is Tyson. They call it Tyson in the east.
Okay.
But yeah, there's 4 of them right here.
Right here. Yeah. Plus there's Plumosa Road. Another one. Roadrunner. So there's a lot of boondocking here in Quartzsite. Yep. Now we got the year pass or the season pass, which runs September through the middle of April. And it's $180 that you can sit here and boondock for 7 months. 7 months,
and that does include the water. You get water, you can dump. They got their own dump here, and they're building another one and the other one across the street.
Yeah.
And garbage. So
garbage, yeah.
Some of these like Plumosa Road, you have to go get your water, go pay, get your sewer dumped. And
so that's BLM. This here, like the La Posa South, is considered long-term visitors. So LTV, LATV,
LTVA.
So that's a fee for $180 for the 7 months, or you can do $40 for 2 weeks. Yep.
Or free for 14 days. Yes.
Not here, but at the BL.
Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna start doing now. Is we're gonna do the 14 days, and
so Saturday is our first moving day since January.
Yep.
And we're not going too far. We're gonna head over down south actually to Kofa National Wildlife Refuge, and we're gonna stay at Palm Canyon. Yep. And Palm Canyon has the only palms native to Arizona growing. Yep. All the other ones were planted, but these ones sit in the middle of Palm Canyon, right in the middle of the mountains, and are growing, and they're the only native palms that are native to Arizona. Yep. And we're planning on climbing right up to the palms, but we will see.
We'll see. It's a real tight squeeze. Yeah, squeeze through these rocks and climb up through them. But we want to do it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll try to get a video up there. And
yeah, so we're gonna stay there 2 weeks, and from there we're gonna start moving every 2 weeks, depending on the area. Yep. We're gonna go to where we're going next after that?
Lake Havasu.
Lake Havasu.
We'll probably hit the south side for a couple weeks and go to the north side. That'll give us a month around Havasu. Close, and we don't have to leave here yet. But we're doing it so we can go to south a little bit, spend up to 2 weeks, hit this before April 15th.
Right.
So we can dump our tanks here.
The season ends here in Quartzsite on April 15th.
Yep, and fill our water up. And then we'll head to Havasu, and then there's a state park in Havasu. We've been told that it's a little bit of a fee, but you can dump your tanks and refill your water there. So when we say in the south side, then we'll head into the state park, and then go to the north side.
So we're going to be moving again.
We'll be moving about every 2 weeks.
Every 2-3 weeks, depending. Yep. Who knows? We might find a campground we might want to stay for a month. Yep. If you stay a month at certain campgrounds, you get a really good discount. So
yeah,
it depends on that.
And we got to find one that some don't want you running your solar.
Right.
They want a little bit extra money for the electric, but
yeah,
we plan to run our solar as much as we can. See, if we paid for the solar, we might as well use it.
Yeah. So from Lake Havasu, we plan on going up to Kingman and staying maybe a month up there.
Yep.
If you can find some BLM land up there. Yep. I want to help my mom and dad out with a few house projects there while we're there. Yep. And then we're going to head to
Williams
Flagstaff area, and spend some time up there. Yep. Things can change though, because we're always on the road. We're going to be on the road, and who knows where the road's going to take us.
And it's this has been a very cold winter. Flagstaff and Williams had a lot of snow.
A lot of snow.
And we've met some people that head up there, and they said it might be July before we can get into Flagstaff because of the rain runoff or snow runoff, melt, that you can't get up there yet. So
right.
we might end up in St. George, Utah.
Yeah, we might head up north a little bit more
Yeah.
before we go to Flagstaff.
Yep.
So Flagstaff is a little bit different. Everybody thinks, everybody out east, I should say, thinks about Arizona, and they just think it's all desert.
Yeah, dry desert.
Arizona has everything. Like right now, we're in the middle of the desert, but we're also in the middle of the mountains. Up north, towards Flagstaff, it's trees.
Yeah.
Lots of wooded area, lots of mountains.
Pine trees, big old pine forests.
trees. It almost reminds us of the UP of Michigan.
Yeah, a lot of black bears up there, a lot of elk.
Yeah,
deer.
so we're excited to go up there and explore up there too. The Grand Canyon's up there, so we're going to be doing a lot of videos. We haven't been doing a lot of videos because we're kind of been stationed here in Quartzsite for a while.
And it's been windy and cold.
It's been windy.
It's really cold this year, they said. It's the coldest year they've had in many, many years.
So what's the favorite part of being here in Quartzsite for you?
My favorite part is the sunshine every day.
Every day.
Even if it's windy, the sunshine, we've had 2 days of sunshine.
I know.
And we still got solar.
Still got
We
solar.
got residential panels.
See, being from Michigan in the wintertime, you don't get any sun.
Yep.
And I crave it. So,
Yep.
yeah, sunshine. I think the sunshine, the people are super nice down here for the most part. Nothing like the Easterners.
No.
No.
I mean, and I say this in a nice way, everybody's slow here. Not slow like that, but you go to a store, they're slow.
It's not slow. It's more like laid back.
Yeah, they're relaxed.
Relaxed, laid back, happy, friendly. You talk to them and they'll talk to you back. I mean, it's been super, super nice. I mean, like Greg and Penny coming to save us.
Yeah.
We got on Facebook when we ran out of gas there, and I put a call for help here at one of the Quartzsite groups on Facebook, and they came.
They came
immediately.
I thought she was joking. She was, let me put this on Facebook. I'm like, and then what? So I'm going to find a wrecker. And
he was going to find a wrecker.
I called the wrecker in 2 or 3 hours.
At least.
And $180.
Not including the gas.
Not including the gas or the mileage.
Or the mileage.
Yeah, that was $180. Then I think we were 60 miles away from them. It was so much per mile to get us there, plus the gas.
Yeah. It would have cost us at least $200 and some.
Yeah. I could have walked, but someone didn't bring a gas can. So now we got a gas can.
Now we have a gas can.
We will be bringing some extra gas.
We're not going to run out of gas again.
Nope.
So that's my favorite part. I just love it here. I love the mountains. I love the desert. I love the sun. The people are super nice.
Yeah.
I think that the community, the camping community, the RV community, they're all willing to help each other.
Yeah,
if you need help, put call for help out, and there's going to be at least 10, 20 people that's going to be willing to help you. So, I mean, that's different for us,
Yeah.
I just love that. My least favorite thing about being here in Quartzsite probably was the wind at times. At times. Sometimes you get really bad. We got really bad winds. One night it was like 70 miles an hour wind. It was kind of scary.
And we're heavy. We're a heavy rig. We're not a little camper. We're not a huge rig, but we're a good sized rig, and it was moving it.
Yeah. We have an older fifth wheel, 2003.
2003. It's 30 feet long.
With one side.
Yep.
We love it. It's small. And one day, I mean, we're redoing some things. So one day when we get that done, I'll do before and after pictures. So we're redoing some things. Before we left Michigan, we took out the couch and took out the dinette and try to make it a little bit more homey because we knew we were living in it. So we wanted to do that. But yeah, so Saturday will be moving day.
Yeah. Last few days we've been packing up, we've been here. This is our home for a while, so we don't got a lot of stuff, but you get your stuff out. I've been slowly packing it away and getting rid of some stuff that we gained while we were here. And,
we enjoyed it. It's been home, and we're gonna miss Quartzsite when we leave in a couple weeks,
Yep.
the area, but we're looking forward to more adventures and, getting into more cities and, getting really into the boondocking situation
Right.
and
Right.
new areas, new people. It's
Yep.
going to be exciting.
Yep. And then while we were here, we did go to a gold prospecting
Oh, yeah,
show.
we went to the gold prospect.
That was really cool. Talked to some guys. I think you're probably watching us eventually because you said you're going to follow us. I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. But
I have to do that video.
I
yet.
did
haven't
that
done
video,
yet.
and it's really cool. You could find gold out here. Just don't go on someone's property.
Yeah, don't go on the prospect.
They can shoot you legally.
We did go up to Crystal Mountain, they
Yep.
call it.
Look for crystals and
Looked
gems.
some crystals. We climbed
Q
Q Mountain. That was fun.
That was fun. And there's a lot of things to do here. You've seen some videos of Indian footprint or the Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
And there's some bowls I guess they use to grind their corn.
Yeah, we didn't get to do that, but maybe we'll do that before we leave
we're
this
gonna try
area
to see that.
and do a video about that.
Yep. And then there's Skull Canyon.
Skull Canyon
That's
up
gonna
there.
be right by where we're at.
Yeah,
So
up at Kofa.
there's a lot to do around here. Don't let people tell you there's nothing to do in Quartzsite.
I mean, a lot to do. I mean, there's not a lot of shopping.
No.
You have to go probably about 35 miles to Parker. Parker has a Walmart, so
There's Walmart
and that's not
there.
far to drive.
No.
So, but there's not a lot of big stores here. So if you like shopping, this probably isn't
Not
your
for you.
area.
No.
You can go down 80 miles to Yuma if you want to do that. They have a lot of stores down there. But as far as doing things around here, I mean, go, explore Quartzsite. There's a lot of little parks and stuff in Quartzsite you can, view. There's hiking to do. There's trails here in Quartzsite.
Museums.
The museum in Quartzsite. There's the Kofa Refuge, Wildlife Refuge. There's different areas of that actually, which is really cool. So it's huge down there, and that's only 20 miles from where we're stationed here at La Posa South.
20 miles. And
So
we got the proving grounds near us. We're always seeing weird planes,
Jets.
different planes.
Yeah.
They'll fly over and
So it's been fun.
been fun.
We're gonna miss it here, but we're gonna be back next, probably September, right?
Yep.
September,
September,
October.
October, whenever it gets cool. But it might be cool this year,
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying, "Oh, we gotta go," and I'm not making fun of anybody, but it's not hot enough to get out of here yet.
Not for us. For us Michiganders, we're wanting that warmer weather.
Well,
so
we don't know. It's the first time, but they say that weather
changes really quick.
can go from 80 degrees to 120 here in the desert right now.
Yep.
So, I guess we gotta sleep in the truck with the air conditioning as well.
We have air conditioner. I think our solar will
That
work.
will run it, I believe. Maybe not all night, but it'll run it. And we run a fan all night, so
Yeah. So yeah, I've been busy doing our new online store. So
look at these.
we've been doing T-shirts. I'm a graphic designer, but I've been doing a lot of illustrations. So, so I'll be making some new T-shirt designs here pretty soon and get some ideas. So if you visit our store.
Yeah, and let us know if you'd like a logo on a hat.
Yeah.
We can start doing hats if we got
can do
interest in
hats.
it.
We can do hats, definitely.
Yep.
I want to do posters and stuff like that, but I'm kind of still learning the online shops and what they offer. It's actually what they call print on demand. So you order and they place the order with a print on demand company and ship it out to you. So we don't have any inventory here because we don't have the room, but we can do that. Different kind of things. I want to do pillows and things like that. So
maybe next year we'll have Quartzsite themed tumblers and cups and stuff. And
talk a little bit more about Quartzsite.
Yeah.
So
we're kind of overwhelmed when we got here.
Yeah, we were overwhelmed. I mean, it was our first. It's our first adventure, actually. Our first time. We sold everything when we left Michigan and headed out. So this is we're living. We're not camping anymore. We are living.
Yeah, we got here the day of the show or the next day.
Yeah,
the big show started, and this place was we can see the dump station from where we're at here out their back window, and it'd be lined up for hours. People wanting to dump and get water. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then it just,
It's
a
calmed down
month
now.
later, it just dwindled. You can drive through town now.
We still love it.
Yep. You get into a restaurant now if you wanted to, a store. Yeah. When we first got here, you go in Dollar General or Family Dollar, the shelves were empty.
Yeah.
Canned food. No canned food at all.
They said millions of people come here during that time.
Yep. They had a hard time keeping up with the food. And the last couple of years have been slow here. But this year, the Canadians got to come back down. And
yeah.
They figured 1.5 million visited here.
Yeah.
During that show. So.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But we liked it. Yeah. So we just wanted to do this little video and let you guys know that we're heading out Saturday. We're not leaving the Quartzsite area quite yet. Not for another couple weeks, but we're heading over to Kofa, and we'll do a video of our
adventures over there.
When we're packing up on Saturday, we'll do a video of that and the drive down to Kofa. So hopefully we get a really good spot close to the mountains there.
And remember, you guys, if you watch this, even if you watch for 5 minutes, hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Yeah,
subscribe.
Subscribe. That really helps us out.
That helps us out a lot. Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. We
yes,
appreciate
we
all our new followers on Facebook and our new followers on YouTube.
Yes, we do. Love y'all.
Yep. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Peace.